from NBC News.
All right, Bill, thank you. It is the world's most famous sea wreck, the Titanic. A high mission is actually underway right now to map every inch of the wreckage 98 years after it sunk. NBC's Kerry Sanders is aboard the research vessel with us now, and that's charged with that difficult work. Kerry, good morning.
Well, we're out in the North Atlantic, Amy. This is crazy. I mean, it's just amazing to see this. I put on the 3D glasses right down. We take a look at the picture, and I take you here down into the water. And if you look, now you can't see it in 3D, but as you look at this, you're looking at the bow area of the Titanic. We're coming up a little bit. You can see the water a little bit. You're going to see the railings there. Look at that. The researchers have so much work to do here, but this is such a huge success. First, a little bit look at what it took to get here this morning.
On an evening shrouded in fog, much the way it was almost 100 years ago when the Titanic hit an iceberg here, the ROV, cameras fixed to the front, launched into the deep.
I'll just crypt ahead a little bit, point to going ahead. You still want to go astern a little bit?
The trip down 2 miles to the wreck site takes more than 2 hours. But with adjustments that can only be made by hand back on deck,
Inboard and like 45 towards the bow.
the ROV had to surface twice before finally reaching the wreckage of the Titanic. At 5:26 this morning, the first 3D HD pictures ever of the Titanic. The expedition members, fitted with 3D glasses, sat transfixed as the ROV moved along the starboard side. First, a view of the portholes, deck C.
Go as easy as you can. We're getting a lot of hits right now.
Then, as the camera climbed up the side, it revealed windows on the promenade. And that thing sticking up on the top deck? Historian Parks Stevenson says it's a lifeboat davit. In his view, its position suggests First Officer William Murdoch, who was at the helm when the Titanic struck the iceberg, did not commit suicide, as has long been theorized. Rather, Parks says it suggests Murdoch washed overboard as he tried to launch a lifeboat.
Some speculate that he shot himself. This davit in the retract position suggests to me that Murdoch was attempting to launch that last lifeboat when the water overtook him.
In the past 24 hours, the teams have created the most detailed map ever of the Titanic wreck site. These torpedo-looking vehicles launched on a pre-programmed route crisscrossed 15 miles of the ocean floor. Sonar readings now detail the very large and the very tiny pieces of the Titanic.
It's like having, for the first time, a map of a major city like Manhattan or Los Angeles. You know, for the first time we have a map. Kerry, some of the stuff is awesome.
So we're looking at these pictures here of the bow section off the starboard side. Stunning in any way, but in 3D, truly amazing. And of course, all of this happens because of Billy Lang at Woods Hole Oceanographic, who had this idea that he could come out here with 3D cameras, so congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Amy, I'm just going to take you back out here. Billy Lang saw this. Well, he was the first one who laid eyes on it 25 years ago when they first saw it, and now to see it in 3D, to see the distances and the relief of what is close, what is far, and maybe they might even be able to see if there's a gash in the hull. They're really hoping to answer a lot of questions. If that gash is there, it explains how the water entered in and caused the watertight compartments to fill up and go down, or maybe some rivets popped, and they'll be able to determine if there were some faulty rivets. There are still questions, even though everybody knows it was an iceberg that brought down the Titanic, the unsinkable. Amy?
Yeah, Kerry, I know we've been describing it as awesome, and I don't even think that describes those images. So super cool. Thank you so much, Kerry Sanders. Enjoy the view from where you are.